All right, back at it. Live from the underground, man. IG live from the underground, Radio Ruddy. You know, doing my thing, man. Happy Memorial Day. Got my cut. Freshly cut up. Watch that hairline go up. We're here. My man Don Diz about to join. Shout out to Don. Send that request, brother. We got you. Shout out to Michi. There he is. There he is, brother. Himmy Entertainment's own Don Diz in the house. What's up, man? Brother?
What's good, man? How you been, man?
And you got your camera right. You got your camera all up on you, huh?
Yeah, man. You know, I get the close up quick. I'm a little scruffy though, but you know, it's all good. Quarantine.
How's everything going, man? Sky's the limit, I guess, right?
Yeah, you already know, man. You know, we just trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? Everyday struggle, everyday grind. You know how it is. How you?
Let me give you a proper intro, Don Diz.
Right.
And who, I'll tell you this, sky's the limit. You've heard it on Hot Don 370. You've heard it on the radio stations.
Right.
But also, the great thing about Don Diz and the whole Himmy Entertainment crew is they go out there and network in the way that you should network. Slapping hands, saying what's up. Mm-hmm. So when you DM me or they DM you, you know who they are. Very key.
Right.
Shout out to you, brother, and you know, being one of the most talented artists out there. I know you can do a lot of different things.
Right.
You can make a music for radio. I know you can really spit those bars. How have you been doing through this whole COVID thing?
I mean, I just been you know, taking care of family. You know what I'm saying? Planning the next move. Just trying to make everything, you know, make everything official, you know what I'm saying, as far as business goes. I got the time to kind of, you know, plan out some things and for the future, you know, when this whole COVID thing is over, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's all I've been doing, man, just kind of plotting and just, you know, just making sure everything right. You feel me? So that's it. Other than that, I mean, just staying in the house, you know, chilling with my kids, you know, doing the, you know, the usual family thing.
Like what does that entail as far as like doing your family thing? It changed
a lot.
COVID, Don Diz, like as far as because maybe you feel, you know, this family time is more valuable now, wouldn't you say?
Right. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man. You know, I love my family, but you know, sometimes, you know, with this COVID thing, you kind of want to get away. You know, before I had to like, you know, I was able to, you know, get out and go somewhere, go to a lounge or something, or a bar or something, have a drink, chill, whatever. But staying in the crib, you know what I'm saying, with the kids and all of that. I love my kids, don't get me wrong. But sometimes, you know, yo, on some real shit, yo, they got to go back to school.
That's the whole point, right? Like, we all love our family. We love our loved ones. But at the same time, we realize, like, you know what? We love you at certain amount of time. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need to love you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Yeah.
For real.
I mean, you realize, like, you know, you spend a lot of time, and you realize how much time you haven't spent with them. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I understand it. I think I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? I just know that I got a lot of things to do right now, and you know, I want to get done. And this COVID thing is kind of like messing it up for me. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, though.
What is it you want to do, Diz? Because one thing I know about you, man, your stage shows too are dope. Like I think you showcase your greatness.
No doubt, man. I appreciate that. I mean, and that's one of I mean, that's one of the main things that, you know, was kind of like it just kind of like fell off a little bit because, like, you know, once the year started, I had like all these shows lined up, and you know, all until like probably June, July. So we're talking about 6 months of just shows and, you know what I'm saying, interviews, and everything was just set for the go. You feel me? But around March, when the whole COVID thing started getting real, it was like it just slowed down. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. Yeah. Let me spark one for that, brother. Just for you.
Hey, listen, man.
We'll hand it off. Shit. What are you drinking on right now?
Man, if I tell you, I'm drinking on something. I'm drinking on something like I ain't going hard with it because I still got to do things tonight. I got to go to the studio tonight, so I got to get focused. But a little Bacardi. You know what I'm saying? Just for right now. You know what I'm saying? But probably later I might get into
Why
something
didn't you
else.
want to tell me? It's not Bacardi 151.
Nah, it's not that.
All right.
I
All
know
right.
that. I know what that can do to you. Trust me.
Super. A
I
rat.
got listen. I got things to do. If I was drinking right now, if I was drinking that right now, I'd probably be asleep on the couch. But it's something to get me through the day. You know what I mean?
Respect to you, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, how do you feel about Sky's the Limit too? Like that was a song really you
Right.
were pushing, and then it got brought up on. It was on
Right.
Hot 7. Shout out to Himmy Entertainment pushing that, but also
Yeah.
just it's a great song, man.
No, yo, listen, man. I appreciate that, man. "Sky's the Limit" is one of those songs that it's a motivating song. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to give you some type of motivation and stuff like that. And then at the time I wrote it, I was matter of fact, shout out to Ty Nitty, aka 2-4. He produced that track, by the way. It's a song that I made, a little while back, and we decided to kind of come out with it because it was perfect timing. Do it like, we just came out with the clothes. We was, literally in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Just like with the people, you know what I'm saying? And like, we did a lot of giving back, you know what I mean? So "Sky's the Limit" is one of those songs that, you listen to and, it can start your day off, man. It can get you in the mood to get into that bag or whatever goal you got. You want to lose 10 pounds, sky's the limit. Anything that you want to do, I mean, listen, it's sky's the limit. So at a time where we was at, we figured that was a perfect song to come out with to
Yeah.
like push, you know what I mean? And the response was crazy. Right now it's over 10,000, listens on Spotify and stuff like that. So I mean, I'm appreciative. I know that that's not big numbers to compare to anybody else, but I'm a humble cat. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's big. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, well, people listening. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I don't even see it like that. I see also when you put it out compared to now, actually it's actually a great song for now.
Right. Exactly. It's a,
You
it's,
know
it's,
what?
it's a it's a timeless record. That's how I look at it. My homie said the same thing. Everybody that listened to it, said the same thing. It's timeless. You can play that record 20 years from now and feel the same way. You know what I mean? So that's one of the things I try to do with my music is make timeless music. You know what I mean? I don't want to make stuff for like right now and you know what I mean? And next thing you know, it dies out. You know what I mean? Like I want to make music that's gonna last forever.
I'm glad you said that too. Is the only people I feel I mess with are artists who are timeless. And
Right.
what I've been trying to do with this IG Live from Underground is put on artists I feel like, you'll hear them from, for a while, or, even with radio hosts or, sports management, there's so many different things that I just know they'll be active in 10 years from now. I know
Right.
it, the
Right.
drive, right?
Right.
Music is different to me, so I need to feel something from it. And Don Diz, you give me that.
No,
You know those
no doubt.
that shit that makes your hair stand up. You do
Yeah.
that too.
No, I feel you, man. I mean, I appreciate it, man. That's all I try to do is make people feel a way or feel what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So that's the
What
main
what
point of the music.
now? First of all, I'm gonna ask you what's next, right?
Mm-hmm.
But have you already had plans and they've been kind of messed up because of this whole quarantine thing?
Well, the good thing is we was able to kind of drop a single just before COVID kind of hit, and that's Hood Holiday. Hood Holiday's out right now. Y'all can check that out on Spotify, on all, streaming platforms and YouTube and stuff like that. And that's a crazy record as well. The sample's crazy. Shout out to Shitmates who made that beat, by the way. Um, yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like we didn't really plan for it, but we had stuff in the stash that was already like, all right, you know what, we can drop this to kind of get us through the whole COVID situation. Because we didn't know how long it was gonna last. You know what I'm saying? And right now, people probably, a lot of artists are probably still shooting videos and going to the studio and stuff like that, as they should. But for the most part, you know, I felt like you know what, this COVID thing hit, and now, you know, it's an opportunity while everybody's home. Let's drop this record. You know what I'm saying? And Hood Holiday was a perfect record to drop. You know what I'm saying? Because it kind of, you know, it just shows my skill set, and as far as like bar work and stuff like that. And you know, the beat is crazy and stuff, you know. So like that was perfect for that. And then in between time, we were still planning for after COVID, and you know, just, you know, like just planning in general. You know what I mean? Just trying to make sure everything is right. You know.
Yeah.
So I mean, like it affected everything, but it really didn't. You know, it just kind of like, you know, gave us a chance to kind of think things through. You know what I'm saying? And just like, you know what, we have a better approach on things. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the I would say the pros of, you know, this whole COVID situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, we got time to kind of settle and plan. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, now that we can't really do no shows and we can't really go to interviews and radio stations and stuff like that, now we can plan our next move.
You know what's so funny? Let me shout out 50 Cent. He dropped his new book, right?
Right.
You know the name of it? Have you checked it?
No, I haven't checked it yet. Shout out to 50 though, man. That's my, I mean,
no,
like
but
50, man.
Something. He said something exactly similar to this as far as a hustler.
Right.
Your setback is really just the move for the comeback. And like, yo, you know what? I always have to manage, you know, what's going to happen when my downfall, because, man, my comeback's going to be way crazier.
Right,
so
right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, trust me. I'm with you.
By the way, I'm fucking up your whole quote. I promise you I'm fucking up your whole quote. But
it's all good.
No, he said some shit that was real as far as what's going on right now is, listen, we all take a setback, you know, and kind of evaluate. And you know what? Some of us will fold. That's a fact. Most will fold.
Yeah.
But who are the ones who move on and strive and do different things and kind of, you know, that's the key.
Yeah. I mean, you got to plan. I mean, like, you know, with this whole quarantine thing, it's like, you know, if you didn't take advantage of this time to really reevaluate what you got going on and plan, then you just wasted time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, Cam said it best. If you can't get money in the earth this big, you worthless, kid. You know what I'm saying? That's some real shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just one of the things where it's like, you know, like you gotta reevaluate. You gotta, like, now that you have the chance or the opportunity to kind of, like, you know, sit back, and because nothing's open, you can't really go nowhere. I mean, yeah, Connecticut just opened 2 days ago, but for the most part, prior to that, nothing was open, right? So now you have to, you know, if you're in the house, you got all the time in the world to kind of plan your next move. Now, if you're not doing that, then I don't know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not, you're like basically you just living your life and just whatever. But to any hustler, to anybody who get money, or to anybody who's about that bag or about goals and achieving goals, you're planning your next move. That's just the obvious. You know what I mean?
And those are, as far as, I like artists like that who think like that.
Right.
The only thing I relate to, even if I watch movies, TV shows, I'm always looking for somebody I can kind of, hey, you know what? I relate to that character or this.
Right.
Well, when you relate to real people, I would suggest y'all, man, check out Don Diz. Diz, throw it out there too, your Instagram, so people.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you can follow me. You know what I'm saying? King_Jaffe_Drip. Don Diz fans, Team Himmy ENT. You know, it's like 4 or 5 Instagrams that we got. You know, we a team, so you know I gotta shout out everybody.
Right up.
Himmy ENT clothing. You know what I'm saying? You know, these are the things that, you know, that we try to do and we try to perpetuate. You know what I'm saying? Because Himmy is a movement. You know what I'm saying? It's not just me. You know what I'm saying? It's a movement. I'm just one piece. You dig what I'm saying? So I look at it like this, like, you know, I do the music, you know, I fuck with the clothes, you know what I'm saying? But Himmy is a lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we try to prove to the people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just try to show them, like, look, like, you know, you ain't gotta like my music, but you might like the clothing, or you might like whatever we got going on. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, it's a lifestyle that we pushing. You know what I'm saying? So it's more so like, you know, swag or whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? Like, we just out here doing us. And if you fuck with it, you know what I'm saying, we fuck with you. You know what I mean?
So when's ask Himmy, ask my man too. Shout out to Pablo. Ask my man, when's he gonna have the Himmy laying seesaw so I can add it to my diet?
The Himalayan what?
The Himalayan seesaw.
The Himalayan
Right
seesaw.
with the Himalayan seesaw. Tell him I got him.
Well, listen, he here right now. He said he got you. Man.
I know he is. Shout out. I need that.
He said he got you, man. Like, trust me, that's much love. He
Tell him I
got
need
you.
him to come run with me.
It's everything, because you know what I love too is like the whole Himmy brand is nothing but quality, and anybody who's ever been a part of it now until forever, I'm sure, you know, it's gonna be quality.
Right.
Certain I mess with. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, you good. You good. I mean, that's one of the main things we kind of like try to, like, you know, put the pressure on is, you know, quality. You know what I'm saying? Even with everything we do, like, you know, we take our time with things. We don't really rush into things. You know what I'm saying? We kind of just, we sit back, we plan, and we move. You know what I mean? Like, we move in silence. And, you know, if you see it, you like it, you fuck with it, then, you know, we move like that. Like, you know, the one thing that I love about how we move is this, that, you know, we don't subject to anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever's hot right now or whatever, you know, like, we do our thing and then that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we cater to the people that fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? Plain and simple. It's not rocket science. It ain't like, you know, we trying to figure out what's hot so we can mimic that and all that shit. Like, nah, because to me, that's corny. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, you know, I've always been a standout person. Like, if anybody know me for real, they know I do this for real. Like, they know I'm a hustler. You know what I'm saying? They know I'm out here and I'm shining in my own spotlight. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really have to, you know, get on somebody's bandwagon or, you know, follow a trend or something like that. Like, nah, like, I've been doing this. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we carry ourselves. It's not a cocky thing. It's more so like a confidence thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a way of life. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we preach to everybody else. And we're so above a lot of negativity and a lot of, like, you know, hating or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I look at it like this. Like, I'd rather focus on myself and the people I love than to focus on people hating. You know what I'm saying? If I focus on people hating, I start to change. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to change for nobody. That's what it is.
That's
what I'm saying.
Oh, wow. You know, that's heavy shit, Don Diz, you just said right there, because, you know, for people watching, I'm going to be real with you.
Right.
Sometimes